Thank you, Parts Geek, for bending me over. If you ever have something that makes your tummy tickle a little weird and you think you might should check it out, probably do that. It's probably for your best interest. Let's get into it, right? So, my car, about a week ago, this is my little working back, little PP99 Solara, right? Long story short, I'm not gonna zip that yet. It's too early. Long story short, this car's alternator died about 2 weeks ago. Alright, so I'm waiting to get paid. Me and my wife were, newlyweds. We're dead broke. So, my car's alternator goes out. Gotta wait 2 weeks to get paid. So I wait 2 weeks. Here we are now. I got paid on Friday. We had our weekend. So last night, we and her were up, new boot goof and whatever it may be. And I'm like, well, I should probably get this ordered just so I can check it out on Monday and, handle everything. Well, I do that. It's around 2 o'clock at night, or in the morning, technically. I order the alternator. Okay. And then we got the MS Paint going, right? Long story short, I order it. Now we are... How do I do this? Hang on. I wasn't prepared for this. I don't use MS Paint. Yeah, I ordered the alternator, right? It cost me about $192. Long story short, I put in the wrong email address or shipping address. Lovely, love that. So now there's another spot on their website, which I was unable to re-find because I couldn't find the fucking order number now. When I was preparing this to talk about it, there's a spot to change the address. So if I ordered it at 2 o'clock, probably by 2:10, 2:15, because I immediately realized I had done it. Around 2:10, I went into the website and I got it changed. They said, your order's been updated, right? Well, come to find out, I got a little tummy feeling, and that's where this little piece of paper comes in. I got a tummy feeling about, that doesn't feel right, something's not cool. Always go with your gut one, right? This is my little to-do list. It's sitting on my toolbox at work. Long story short, let's see, this is something for my wife. I can't even read what that says anymore, but my chicken scratch made sense to me at the time, and I'm pretty sure, double check, Addy. For me, I know what that means. If you were looking at it, you wouldn't. Long story short, I double checked the address, so I called them up. I'm like, hey, and I found them through this phone number on their website, right? Good as gold. Oh, I fucked it. It's fine. I call them on the number. I get up onto the, the phone center or whatever. And I'm like, hey, I'm just making sure this address is all squared away and whatnot. Will you quit fucking with me? Give me the baby. I start asking them questions. I'm like, hey, just make sure this is updated, all that jazz. Come to find out, they did not update the address, even though I got the order updated screen. I have no way. It's me and my wife's old apartment complex. I have no way of getting to that address and picking up mail from it properly, without me paying some guy off to go get it. I don't know. I'll have to figure that part out still. Long story short, they told me, well, we can't change it 15 minutes after the order. Well, I'm like, well, I did it within 15 minutes of the order. That's the importance of the timestamps. Okay. This is around 3 o'clock today. So the next day, around 3 o'clock, I'm still at work. I'm on the phone, babbling off to this dude. Long story short, he tells me, well, there's nothing you can do. Call USPS. And he gave me a phone number. And that's where this red box is, right here. That's the phone number. I just didn't want to leak any of that info out. I don't want to get in trouble. I call the phone number. I get through to the USPS guy, and I'm like, yo, here's my tracking number, here's my order number from the actual company itself. is there any way I can change this address? And the lady goes, well, no. And kind of give me like a weird answer. So I don't really know who to blame here, but I'm going to go ahead and blame Parts Geek because I fucking hate them. And I'm going to go out on a whim and say this. I've spent a good bit of money with them over the couple of years. So I have a project car and a daily, and I use them a good bit. They're basically a drop shipping site, and what they do is they have a bunch of listings. You pick one, you buy it, they buy it off of the listing and get it into you. Drop shipping. So I'm on the phone with the USPS people. I start talking to the lady. She gives me like really, really unsure answers about, oh, we can't change it. So I'm like, well, is there a supervisor or anybody there that I can talk to? I hate pulling the fucking, let me see your manager. Because it's so tacky and gross. I mean, they're just trying to do their job, right? But if she didn't know how to do her job, so I had to go talk to somebody. I have to figure out where this is. $192 might not be a lot of money to you, but to me, that's, my bank account's empty now, again, because of it. Me and my wife were living very much paycheck to paycheck. And that's just the reality of living Metro Atlanta. Long story short, I get to the supervisor, start talking to him over the phone. And he starts talking about, we can't change it. We don't have enough info on the package yet because they haven't got the package yet. So this is still kind of an ongoing thing, but I'm still pissed and I wanted to yap about it because I'm angry. I get there to the guy, talk to him. He tells me there's nothing we can do. So I call up Parts Geek again. They put me to another fucking dude lady. That was a woman, I think. But I start talking to her. I'm like, hey, just called this number that this other guy gave me. There's nothing they can do. And I'm lost, right? So what should I do? I've spent $108, and I was yapping about $180. It's $192 now that I'm looking at it. More than I had assumed. So I start talking to her. I'm like, hey, I spent $180 on this thing, and I have no way to grab it. I put in the thing within the appropriate time period that y'all told me to. They go, oh, after 15 minutes, you can't change the address. I put it in within 15 minutes. It's like they don't understand English. And this is where I start getting kind of pissed off, and you can see me even getting angry now about it. And $190 is something to be angry about. I'm not going to lie to you. So I start talking to the lady. She's like, well, what can I do? She goes, oh, I'm not sure, but let me figure this out. I'm like, no, you've already given me a phone number. The other guy gave me all the info. Do you have somebody that I can talk to? Like a supervisor or whatever. So she transfers me. Line disconnects immediately. I don't know if that was her mistake, whatever. I know those older phones can be whatever. So I dial them up again. I talk to another woman. I'm like, hey, just got transferred to a supervisor. Can you put me through again? The line disconnected. She goes, yeah, sure. What was your situation? Gave her the shtick. They put me through. Talking to the supervisor. This guy made my blood boil, and I don't think I've ever gotten so angry on the phone since I had to cancel fucking a Comcast subscription or some shit. I was livid. I'm not gonna lie, I called this guy a retard. Long story short, he starts talking to me about the same shit that they've been telling me. They can't change it after 15 minutes. And I'm like, well, I did it in the 15-minute time period that y'all told me to do it in. So at what point do I need... What do I do? Right, I'm lost. I need help. I've spent money with y'all. I've been spending money with y'all for years. And there's nothing... You're just telling me to basically go pound sand up my ass. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to figure something out. I can't just afford to have $190 shot out of my asshole into a toilet that's full of fire. Like, I can't afford to do that. I can't. So I start talking to him, and I start getting pissed. I'm like, dude... And he starts looping. He's like, oh, I can sit here all day and talk about this. I'm like, dude, I'm at work. I will be on the phone with you for 48 hours if I have to. I am not losing a hold of this fucking money. And, he can't hang up unless I say a couple things. Like, there's words that can prompt them to disconnect. Like, if you start cursing at them and shit, they can disconnect. But if you don't say anything, they can't disconnect. So I just said, dude, I'll sit here with you for 48 hours. If I have to sit here to make sure that this gets handled, I will do so. I'm like, well, is there anybody else I can talk to above you? He goes, yeah, we have some people up in higher management. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck that means to him, but I'm like, yeah. He goes, well, it'll take 48 to 72 hours for him to get back to you. I'm like, that's fine. I would love that. So I start giving him my phone number and just getting pissed with him, dude. He was pissing me off because he started getting real arrogant and bitchy about it. I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck my money went. I'm not even worried about the part at this point. I can't afford to lose 190 bucks. I can't. Start talking to him. I give him the number. Waiting on a call back currently. So that's where we're at. But I don't know, dude. Their whole system here doesn't make sense because I called them around 3. I want to see if I can even make this bigger. I called them around 12, or this is the email I got, I'm sorry. This is at 12:19. This is the email I got from them. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Too far. This is the email I got from them. You know, yada yada. He blocked out my email, blocked out my order number. It's weird to me because this is at noon, meaning they've just received this. Man, fucking Streamboot, get out of here, bro. On God, this shit is cringe as fuck. I'm not buying views. I'm gonna work my way up naturally. Long story short, this is the email they sent me. It's at noon though, and I called them around 3, and I've been on the phone with them for on and off for about 2 hours now, dealing with this. The whole thing just seems really fucking weird to me. Like suddenly they've received my package. My name is What's It To You as well as an email, so that's what that is. Long story short, they give me an email around noon saying, oh yeah, we got your order. So you're telling me you had that shit boxed, shipped, and gone, and received as well. It's a drop shipping company. That is incredibly important. They order and then put it through. They receive it, then ship it. That is drop shipping. They told me, word for word, the first dude on the phone told me they were a drop shipping company, whatever, yada, yada, yada. If you're receiving, if I'm getting this email at noon, I'm assuming, oh, you just got my order. So how the fuck have you already received the package, labeled it, boxed it, sent it out in 3 hours? Unless they are next door to these people, I don't believe it, personally. The whole thing, I feel like I just got scammed out of 180 bucks. I also want to make it very clear, I have nothing, well, I do have like personal beef now with Parts Geek, but I'm not telling anybody to go over there and fuck some shit up or do anything. I feel like I got ripped off, and I'm doing this more as a review. They don't have anywhere for me to review it. I thought I'd put this together just so people can be informed and be aware of what I've dealt with Parts Geek. Because I've been buying stuff from them for almost 2 years now. I went through my order history. I've spent almost $3,000 with them. At what point? I feel like if you have a customer that is loyal, and they're actively spending money with you, and then you just turn around on the ball and treat them like this, I mean, that's fucked up. And you have to look at, that's how they run this company. This little fucking dropship bullshit, dude. It's so gross. And I was like, hey, here's some of my past orders. This one, I read them out, one that was over 900 bucks. I was fixing up the Volvo. It's absurd to me that they just turned around and treated me like this. As a company, I would never do this shit. It's fucking foul. Foul language, it's whatever. I don't know. I'm just pissed off. And that's my 2 cents with this. Very, very, very short stream, I guess, out of this. But, I don't know. If your tummy tickles and tells you that something ain't right, double check it. Something probably isn't right. And that's kind of what tipped me off of this whole thing.